Alright, hello everybody, I am PowerBoss and I will be doing a live stream, kind of a newbie guide tutorial for PB's Playground, Minecraft Eternal version 1.4.4, the latest before 1.5 release candidate gets finalized. It is a server, as you can see here, playing on multiplayer here at the top. Um, right now I just have localhost set so you can't see how to join. Uh, Later on, if people do enjoy this and want to participate and join and even play when the server is up and I'm not streaming, you can do that too. This is going to be as much of a tutorial guide as I can make it. I'm no expert at Minecraft mods, but I have learned some stuff, so I'm hoping that newer players to Minecraft Eternal can either learn from my mistakes or pick up something that they didn't know. This first episode is going to be rather short because time constraints, but I'm looking between 1 to 3 hours for every episode. I'm going to try to do as little off camera as possible, but that being said, like I said, it's a server. Those who do come on, the server will be running when I am not streaming. But for the purposes of my playthrough, I'm going to do as little off camera as possible. So, shall we try and jump right into things? And yes, Minecraft Eternal does take a while to both load up from any of the GUI menu, and then once you click play, loading in the game. Now granted, my computer's not the best, but I'm hoping that streaming, Discord, and playing, plus running the server all at the same time, eventually things will level out and work themselves out so that all the things are possible. But we will see how that goes. I have a live chat going here. You feel free to message me on Discord. I don't mind. I'm in the Minecraft Eternal channel. Any questions that you may have, concerns, suggestions, by all means, I'm open. So, feel free. All right. Thank you, Foregathers, for the follow. All right, and here we go in the game. All right. So for those of you who don't know and have never played this mod pack before, the left menu button is the left alt key. I'm waiting for my world to generate and load in because it's, first boot up. Nobody's logged into this server yet. And yes, I will be switching to classic bars, so those of you who know what that is, you'll see a change probably by my next video. But for those of you who don't know, I will leave a list of the description of how to do it the next time I stream. I was just kind of excited to get into the game. It's taken so long to do first world generation. I mean, I can move around. I can look around. Well, I could. Again, first world generation, so it's bound to be slow. From now on, I am going to actually load into the game before I actually go live on stream, just so that everyone's aware. But this is normal for Minecraft Eternal, just so you know. It might be a little bit slower because I'm not playing single player and I'm running the server on the same computer that I'm playing on, which is usually not recommended. Alright, so as you saw in the chat, it says that you haven't joined or created a team yet, so I'm going to do so. It's not letting me. Alternatively, if I could ever bring up my menu and do things, here we go. My team. Everything's still slowly loading in. But yes, I will go over everything that you see on the display screen. So there we go. Create a new team. I'm going to make mine blue, and it's going to be Power Boss. Alright, so basically to get rid of those messages up at the top, oh, it's not letting me move yet, so I can't actually do it. Because the world was still loading in. I don't know why it's taking this long, but okay. But we'll deal with it. There we go. It's just going so slowly. Settings, can I do it? I can, but it's just going very badly. I know, not what you want to see for a first stream, guys. I'm sorry. Enable explosions and claim chunks. No. Required level for editing, interacting, attacking, using items. It's all fine. Alright, I'm going to change this to false. I think it already is, I can't tell. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so let's go back into that and try again. My team settings. Anyone can join without invitation. False. Okay. Power Boss. That's me. Okay. And small description, server owner. There we go. Alright. World generation is done. Ooh, look at this. Got some Weird drops already. And I can't seem to pick any of it up. Alright, so where do we want to set up our first initial base? There, now it's finally letting me pick stuff up. Okay, so let's pick a direction here. Well, looks like we got a river to the north, so let's head east. That way. That seems like a good direction to pick. What is hitting me? Alright. It's always good to collect things along the way to your first base. As you can see, we're already getting stuff, but I'll explain what all that is in a little bit. My flowers. Oh, an owl. How about that? Alright, so let's grab some of these along the way. Just all the things. And we'll make use of all of it later. And since I've taken some damage, let's eat the Happy Welcome Jaffa Cake. Okay. Oh, no, get away from them. Alright, how's our inventory doing? No, we still got about half our inventory. We're good. Now you're fine, one last jelly guy. I'll be streaming a lot, so you can come and go as you please. Okay, so maybe we don't want to go into a vampire forest. It looks to be pretty big, so let's go back a little bit. Okay. I guess we're going to head to the south to set up our base. What was that? There's something near me, but I don't know where. Alright. I think over here is going to be a good place. I'll explain why I'm getting all the flowers and doing everything I'm doing. Oh, look at this lava. That'll be a nice little start off thing. All the seeds. Okay, so it looks like we're going to set up over here. Traveled a good distance away from spawn. Let's just cross the water. And there's a cave underneath this one. No axe. Can't get it yet. Alright. Makes sense. Alright. I think about right here should be good. So let's turn on... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Chunk border switches. Nope, not that one either. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wrong button. Okay, so looks like this is a nice place to set up. So let's start clearing out a little bit, shall we? Oh, lag. I'm going to get this nice and level for this area right here. Hearing all sorts of noises. Alright. There, now that message is gone. Let's turn tree chopping off. Alright. My wood. Yeah, I know all the things. Oh, we got lucky. We found sheep right off the bat. Usually I have to go searching for my first sheep. Alright. So now we got a little bit going on here. Let's start it with crafting. Alright. So, first things first, let's place this down, get ourselves a nice so many ravens. Alright. Get some sticks. Let's make ourselves our first tools. Make our first chest so that we can start storing all this stuff. And we're staying within our chunk. So just put it down right here. Alright. Oh, need you. Okay. So let's continue excavating. Now, it does have the ore excavate mod, which allows you to do multiple blocks at a time. However, it is restricted from doing common things like dirt or cobblestone. So that's why I can't ore excavate this, but you saw me do it on the tree. Getting dark. No, it's still daytime, just under a tree. These ravens. Alright, let's kill this sheep, shall we? No wool. Now it's getting dark. So usually what I like to do to survive the first night, since things get very bad, I'm sorry that it's so dark here. Let's make a torch if I can. I don't have any stone, so I can't. So I'm just going to wait out the first night. Okay. This is just a temporary thing, folks. MC Eternal is very unforgiving when it comes to things like this. So, we're just going to advance the first night. And we will continue our stuff in the morning. But this is how MC Eternal is. You know, things are very deadly. You hear all the noises, you hear everything going on. So we are in the Boreal Forest. Alright, while we're waiting, I'm going to show off the quest system and we'll go from there. Alright, so Now you can zoom in and out on these screens. As you can see right there, it's just a little laggy for me, I'm sorry. Okay, and as you see there's little exclamation points. It shows you, hey, you've completed a quest. It shows you where it is. 50 coins, and I get a spell book out of it. And I'll save that for later. That's the only thing I got. You have the player shop. You can buy all sorts of things. Okay. Okay. So you have lumberjacks. Obviously, it's all tree related stuff except for the fire axe, and I'll explain about that in a little bit later. Magical Emporium, Miner's Grotto, regular enchantment books. You can't actually search for these, you just have to kind of come across it. Excuse me. You have adventurer's tools, things that you can usually get pretty decently early on, but don't go wasting your money on them just yet, although I am going to get some torches here while I'm here. These are all sorts of foods that you can eat. Some bonus things. You can take a look at these at your leisure. And the spinning ones, it says, hey, it's locked, and it tells you what it requires. In this case, one of the best weapons in the game, if not the best weapon in the game, the Keikoku. It's a sword katana type weapon. Both of these are locked behind it. Precarious goods. And the black market. By far the two best things to get out of here are probably the two chests, not the starter kit. The one at the top, the extraterrestrial, although the presses aren't bad to get either. And I'm not seeing, oh there it is, the unclaimed black market container. This has a large loot pool. Okay. And now that I got myself some torches, let's just place one down. That way we get a little bit of sight. But it's nighttime. Get these off of my bar. I don't use them. Now, everything that you get in this that's a food will say, not yet eaten, what does it taste like? That includes rotten flesh, that includes, good things and bad things for you alike. Now, it's good because it tells you what it is. This has Pam's Harvest Craft in it, which allows you to say, hey, if you haven't eaten it, eat it. At certain intervals, up to I think 600 foods, this will give you extra hearts for every so many milestones that you reach. Boy, what's going on out there? Oh, it's him. That is a special enemy. And I can hit him from here. How about that? This enemy is actually called a Scarecrow. And as you can see in the upper left, he's got 350 health, and I'm doing 1 damage per strike. The mods are, or the enemies in this mod are very unforgiving. This is the guy that I was hearing the whole time. I'm just lucky I'm out of his reach because he hurts. And I don't have a whole lot of health. 350 swings against this guy. So every type of boss mob will spawn as what's called the champion from progressive bosses. Means that they can have things like reflective, adaptive, dampening. If you don't know what those are, they're pretty self-explanatory, but there's a few like cinders where in addition to being basically fire enchanted, the same enemy will also shoot out little fire pulses against you that if they hit you can do a lot of damage if you're not properly prepared with weapons and armor to take it out quickly. There are tricks to each one of them, of course, but you know, I'll leave you to figure those out if I don't come across it and do it here. Right now we're just trying to survive the first night. We're trying to, you know, get ourselves established and go over a few things. Nothing too extravagant tonight. Do note that as on the subject of Pam's Harvestcraft eating foods, um, the cooked food and uncooked food count as two separate foods. So make sure that you eat the uncooked food even if you don't want to, and also cook it and eat it again. Okay, it is now daytime, so as soon as this guy is dead, we will continue on. I know he has a reach. I am just lucky that I got him how and when I did, and that he can't hit me. Because otherwise I'd be screwed. Come on, die. Oops, wrong button. Okay. So that was a nice opening to my game. Alright, let's tear all this back down and click my resources back up. And I did not notice that before, but I did notice it now. If you look up there where there once was a tree, you'll see that there's a chest up there. This mod pack has what's called inventory pets. Let's see if I got anything good. So, obsidian nugget, a Siamese pet, brings you random gifts, scares away zombies, and spawn stow companion. It wants cooked chicken to eat. Okay, and I got a diamond out of it, so that's pretty nice. Now the way the inventory pets work is you just have them on your hotbar and they will just automatically perform their function. If you have their food in your inventory somewhere. Okay, so that's the important part. So let's go ahead, you know what, I'm going to take out some of these, and I'm going to make myself a double chest. Those won't stack because one's oak, one's spruce. I just didn't take out enough. So we're going to fix that right now. Okay. So now we have a little bit larger of a space for storing other things. And move my torches over there. Okay. So let's go back to what we were doing. Let's remake a shovel. Let's make some more sticks. And I don't want a hoe. Okay. Let's put our shovel on our bar, put these away, and continue on. Getting started in this mod pack is quite literally possibly the longest process aside from trying to advance. At least in my opinion. Maybe you have a different experience. Okay, and I'm going to build this up. I don't know what that whirring sound is. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. Okay, so we have our chunk. Now, just so we can turn off chunk borders, I'm going to build this up just a little bit. And I'm going to get this away from my wall edge, because mobs like to be sneaky and jump over. And let's go ahead and get this tree so we get some more wood going. And don't worry, the base is not going to stay this small. This is just for getting started. Okay. Now, if you're using the tilde key for basically ore excavation, don't forget that you want to hit it at the base. And I put away my meat. So that way it gets the tree and everything above it. Also, if your hunger is not full, it won't work. Let's see, I just got all the leaves too. Alright. Let's clear out some more dirt around us. Oops, that one needs to stay. This is the one I need to take away. Let's see, I had other things to eat, didn't I? I got an apple, so why not? Let's chow down. Let's see, I thought I had coffee beans. Those are coffee seeds. There we go. Let's Grab a couple of these, put all this away. Oops, nope, need the dirt. Okay. Let's get some food going on. Okay. So now we go there. Again, clearing out the immediate surrounding. Okay. More apples to eat. Always a good time. We'll get to those later. Alright, so let's deposit what we're not going to be using, which is keep one plum on me, put all those away, and all my wood, bring dirt down. Okay. So first, let's grab this chest. Well, I was able to get most of it, not all of it. Now, if you don't have to, don't hold your or excavate button just to get like a single block, because it's just going to waste your food doing it. Okay. Now let's build up a second high wall around this. And this will be somewhat keeping us safe, at least for a while. While I'm thinking about it, slash set home. So that way if we die, we come right back here. Because we don't have our bed yet. Nope, ran out of dirt at the last little bit. And then our torches we can start placing. Get some light in the area. Alright, you know, vanilla Minecraft. Creatures don't like to spawn when there's not too many dark spots. Alright, so we can turn off our chunk borders now that we have this nice and laid out. And let's see, do we have any more dirt? No. Put the extra chest in there for now. And no dirt in there. Alright, well, we can eat this plum, another food eaten. Hey, I already gained 2 hearts. And for those of you who don't know, 2 hearts is 1 whole heart. Alright, I don't have a bed yet, so I can't pass the time, but I don't know what that was. I'll just quickly grab 2 little dirt blocks, and that'll finish off our immediate wall. Okay. Nice well lit area. It's nighttime, it's raining, we're miserable, don't have a roof. But what we can do is take some of this spruce wood that we've gathered, turn them all into planks, and then get ourselves a door. 3 to be exact. Put the rest of our planks away in this chest. And then decide which wall we want the door to be on. I'm gonna say I want it probably the way we came from, actually. No. Let's do something different, put it over on this wall. So let's put this on the bar. And just build the door. And there we go. So now we have a way in and out of our area when it's not treacherous. Yeah, I know, I could have saved myself doing that with the 2 blocks that was missing there, but yeah, that's a thing. So, this is the start of what we're going to be doing, and we're going to have a layout. You know, first floor is going to be our main stuff. By the way, that scarecrow guy, oh, look at that, I got an Inferium seed from somewhere. He should have been a challenge, I think. Mob kills. Unlockable, maybe? Sorry for the delay, folks. Nope. Boss. That Scarecrow is a special enemy that he wants you to find. Maybe I have to have the bounty for it. He's somewhere. Exploration, dimensions. Alright. It's neither here nor there. Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe I was right. I just know that the name of the mob is called Scarecrow. Okay. Anyway, as I was going through before, so if you go to the player shop, these are all the things you can sell into a task screen to get money. If you look over here, Introduction to Selling gives you free 10 coins and a random loot. We got a tiny torch. Cute. Then, task screen. Again, you can read these yourself. I'm not going to read them to you. But it'll give us a task screen, an item duct, and a hardened servo. So we can start all of our production. And a reward collector. And to make the reward collector, come on. Alright. I will take a second and note here while I'm frozen. It says, only the quests that have the tilde symbol in the title can be automated. And I'll show you what that means in a moment, because I do know it's a few of the things that are over here on the right side. There are some things throughout, like gold ingots can't be. You have to turn them into blocks, or possibly the dust. Oop. Come on. Stop being frozen. Viewers are watching. I know this is very entertaining watching a frozen screen, folks. Sorry. Minecraft Eternal does this from time to time, whether it's my screen or my server or you're playing single player, it just happens. Because I'm running a server and streaming and playing all at the same time, it's a little bit harder for me to do it. Okay, so if you look, you can use your scroll wheel and cycle through them. You can just use any regular chest and your quest book, which, if you notice, come on, if I go over to my chest right here, you started with it. Alright, so right now we're just going to collect those coins. Now we're going to take everything that was in here and we're going to put it all into this chest. Except for that stuff. I'll show you about the skill book in a second. There's two ways of getting to it. And I don't need 32 tiny torches either. Now it says that all you need is a chest, so I'm going to break this birch one. Yeah, kind of keep some semblance of it. And you just go right into your crafting table. Now you don't lose your quest books. Don't be afraid to do this. And there you go. And you see quest completed in the upper right. Okay? Take the quest book back, and you can put your quest book away. And then now you set down your reward collector anywhere. We're just going to set it over here in the corner for now. And then I'll go over how to do both task screen and the reward collector at a later date. And for now, I'm going to take the servo and the item duct and just put them away. Okay, but it's as simple as that. You get a free task screen and a free reward collector, plus a way to pipe things into it for money for later. Okay. Now, it's daytime, so let's go out. We're going to go and continue clearing out the immediate surroundings from our base. We don't want anything overhanging. Whoa! Where did he come from? Well, that was unexpected. Glad I set the respawn point. Oh, I guess this is as good a time as any to show off this little spot. Hey. Okay. Now he should actually disappear, I think. If he doesn't, we're going to be in trouble. No, he disappeared. Okay, good. Okay, so that was a thing. Brambles. Gotta love brambles. Now the reason why I'm doing it like this, clearing out the immediate surroundings, is because most mobs can't go over too high walls. So if you set it too high, and then clear out the immediate surroundings, they can't jump over them any sort of way. Okay? So that's just a little explanation of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. So clear out this. Make sure everything is cleared out over here. Okay. So now we have a nice wide berth around our base, which is all in one chunk. Okay, so let's put away more saplings, more wood. Take our torches back out. Off to a nice start. Okay, so that beam of light shows your last death. If you open your menu, your journey map with J, you can just close that first window, and then if you zoom in, see a little X that says death. Just double click it, or you can click this little diamond down here in the lower left. Either one takes you the same spot, and there you go. So you can remove it. So now, exit out, you don't see the beam of light anymore. That key that you get is given to you every time you die. So don't think it's just a one-time thing. However, there are two variants. There's the one that I got, and then there's uh, a basically a glowing one, which allows you to uh, right-click and hold it and teleport you back to your corpse. You are a ghost for a time, so you can do it, not get targeted, as long as you don't attack. So you can basically run in, get your corpse, and get out of dodge as quick as possible. If you have to use the key and an ender pearl to craft it, more than likely, if you don't have ender pearls at hand or easily gotten to, you're going to run into trouble when you get your corpse, because you're going to get back there and things are going to immediately attack you while you're loading in. So be careful with how you're doing it. So yeah, we've started the stream, first episode, gotten a little bit into it. I'm going to make myself an axe, and I'm going to chop down some of these immediate trees in the vicinity, getting some more fruits, vegetables, things that I can eat. And then we will look at doing some more. I'll probably build a third high wall around the door, make it look a little bit nicer. And eventually I'll use an exchanger and change it for smooth stone, probably. I know, not the fanciest, but it's just something to get started, right? And here I go getting frozen again. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying my best here to make sure that things go as planned, and it's just not. But yeah, so got started, got a base cleared out. We're all in one chunk. Got a chest full of stuff. We can make more chests because we have trees abundantly around us. which we will chop down some of them so that way we can get some more foods. And yeah, we will definitely be getting better at things. Now I'm going to show you, probably not this stream, maybe next time, a rough, quick, and easy way of getting some food early on that's renewable, so that way you can make sure that you have plenty to eat to heal up, even though it doesn't heal for a lot, but it is renewable. So it means you just sit there using it. But additionally, the food that I'm going to show you is also good for an early game money generation. It's not super fast, it's not super strong, but it's something to get you going. And of course, as you progress further, unlock things, get further in the mods, you'll be able to pick and choose what you want yourself. Now, I like the Tinker's armor. I wish they were stronger in this pack, but it's not an extreme difficult thing to progress past the Tinkers. But that's going to be one of the first things that we do as far as tools go, mainly because you can make them unbreakable. That way you don't have to keep building them like I'm currently doing. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Tinkers is going to be one of the first things that I set up. I just wish I could play more because my computer is frozen at the moment. But as soon as it gets unfrozen, I think I'm going to call it here for the first stream, call it a success. Things did work somewhat, and for a while. But yeah, got off to a sort of a rough start with the 2 scarecrows. I could have swore there was a reward for killing one of them at one point. Maybe it's a bounty board thing. But yeah, we'll sort through all of our loot later that's in the chests. We'll have to build more chests. Better than that, we will upgrade all of the chests to crates. Basically, you have in a double chest as much as your inventory can hold, which is about 27 slots. A crate is 3 double chests big, and it takes up a single space. So you're basically going to get 6 times the storage from a double chest. But we'll cross that bridge when we can. But yeah, again, sorry for all the freezing, because, you know, streaming, playing, and running a server off the same computer just kind of has that effect when you don't have a strong enough computer to do so. But it's not impossible. Just takes a little bit of time. But yeah, once I can close out of my game here, I will call that a stream. Thankfully we set home, so we were right next to where we died. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this first stream. I hope you all are going to get a lot of information out of this, and I look forward to streaming more. By the way, when you clear out your inside, something to note. Make sure that you build the 3rd layer stairs, the stairs to get up to the 3rd layer around the door and the wall around your base on the inside, not the out, because then that kind of defeats the entire purpose of why you built the wall in the first place. Just a side note. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to end this particular stream without being able to close out of my game, but know that I'm going to be doing all of this on camera, live stream as much as possible, no off camera building, and if I do, I'll be sure to certainly tell you. But for now, this is Powerboss signing off. Hope you enjoyed the stream and look forward to seeing all the responses.